Assignment 1, question 1A. What we do is define our variables. So I let the letter A equals the work type, the units of work type A, letter B denote work type B, and C, and so on. Finding the objective function, maximum Z, which is 200A plus 300B plus 100C, which is the number of units that's already given these values in the question. And then the next step, part B, was defining constraints, whereas these numbers here, the 2, the 3, whatever, they were all given in the question, and also were these numbers as well. So these 75, 90, 100, and 160 are the maximum amount of hours that can be used. And then what if A, B, C can produce greater than 10? So the question was pretty straightforward. Once you put it on solver, you get all these numbers on Excel. You plug in your numbers, and after calculating the numbers, you get 75. After you get 75, 19, 192, you get 152, 12.5, and so on. So these here were the maximum amount of hours that were allowed on each section. So we see 75 and 75 are nothing. There's no surplus there, so 0. Here 0. Here our limited amount of hours that we could have used were 200, but it only came up to 192. Therefore, we still have a remainder of 7.5 surplus. And then after that, finding the shadow price. So this is just the normal, what comes up the maximum profit, and these here are the units that can be produced to get this number. But if you want to have a shadow price, if we change this to 76, we're going to get, we'll change it to 76, we're going to get this. We're going to get 10,366.7, and when you minus that, you get your shadow price for the first column. In the second column, you get this minus this, and the 66.7, that's going to be your shadow price. So in order, that supports us to answer question D. Here, where is it? Whereas they ask you when we have 2 more hours for CA. So we have 2 more hours for CA, meaning that we're going to take our 2 times the 66.7 that we get once we plug it in here in solver. And I'll give a short demonstration here. So let's say, 91. So when we change this to 91, put it here, put on solver, save, okay. And there you go. Now we see the number has changed from the original number, and that's what's this number here. So you get the 66.7 there, which is what I have here, the shadow price. So if you take that times 2, and that's what's gonna be the answer for D.